Hello everyone and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat and it's time once again for more Madden football. In last week's game, the 49ers played the Los Angeles Rams for the second time this season and won in Levi Stadium in a tight one. In true rivalry fashion, 23-17. The offense is having a terrible time this season finding a rhythm, and if it weren't for the defensive play, I don't know if they'd be in the position that they are. They are 6-2 on the season, but that may change if the offense can't get consistent. Robbie Gould missed an extra point with less than 30 seconds to go in the game, which left the Rams with an opening. The 49ers were able to stop the Rams from winning the game with a Jimmy Ward interception to seal the win. This week, the Niners are on the road in Miami Gardens for a date with the Dolphins in Hard Rock Stadium. The Finns are coming off a 3-point loss to the Bengals at home, and you know they're going to be up for this game since they don't want to drop 2 in a row at home. Jimmy Garoppolo has already thrown 10 picks this season and said in an interview this week that his focus this week, besides winning the game, is not throwing any interceptions. Can he make good on his focus? Or can the Dolphins spoil the 49er win streak? Stay with us as we get set for the 49ers and the Dolphins on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The 49ers start the game out with the ball, and at the 25-yard line are in the eye. Garoppolo throws off his back foot, and it goes incomplete. 2nd and 10. And the pass this time goes to Lester Jordan. He has an 8-yard gain. That leaves 2 yards to go on 3rd down, and McKinnon is stopped in the backfield. That brings on Marquette King to punt it away, and he does, and it goes out of bounds and into the Dolphin bench. That gives the Dolphins wonderful field position at the 44-yard line. And Smith goes long to Kenny Stills, and it's complete inside the 25. And they give us the Ajayi up inside, and he has the first down to the 11-yard line. The handoff again goes to Ajayi, and he's caught in the backfield by Navarro Bowman. 3rd and 15 from the 16-yard line and into the end zone, and incomplete, knocked away by Prince Amukamara. That brings on rookie Kurt Bronson for a 34-yard field goal, and it's up and good. And the Dolphins take the early lead 3-0. Now the 49ers get a chance to respond, and Garoppolo is dumped in the backfield. A 5-yard loss on the play. McKinnon takes it left and has a nice gain over the 30-yard line. 3 yards on 3rd down. Can the 49ers pick it up? And the pass goes to Lester Jordan, and he does pick up the first down. At the 39-yard line, Garoppolo is sacked again. 4 yards this time. Now with Jones alone in the backfield, Garoppolo is sacked for a huge loss back to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 24. The pass goes long to Bryce Butler. He's out in the open. 10-5, touchdown 49ers. You don't get any more wide open than that in this league. And Bryce Butler catches it at the 50, and it's end zone all the way. With that touchdown, the 49ers take the lead. Can the Dolphins respond? Now at their own 25-yard line, Smith is sacked, fumbles the ball, Navarro Bowman picks up the ball and he fumbles. Oh, what a mess. And Alex Smith is down and injured, holding his elbow as he walks off the field, and the booth is going to review this one. And I don't blame them at all. This needs to be straightened out, and I'm not so sure from that replay whether or not he actually fumbled the football before he hit the ground. What is the officiating crew going to say? And it is reversed. So the Dolphins keep the ball with a 7-yard loss on the play, and Cutler is sacked. Robinson Threezy on a safety blitz making the play. Now the pass goes complete to Landry, but it's not enough for a first down. 2nd and 10 now for the 49ers, and Jones goes up the middle and has a nice 7-yard pickup, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 7-3 49ers. On 3rd down, only 3 yards to go. Can it be picked up? McKinnon goes wide left and has lots of room inside the 40 and inside Dolphin territory. Now the give again is to McKinnon around the right side to the 30-yard line for a 7-yard gain. Now on 3rd down and only 2 yards to go, McKinnon gets it with ease, and he's down to the 20-yard line. First down for the 49ers, and Garoppolo is sacked once again. A 5-yard loss this time, and he drops back to pass and completes it to Lester Jordan at the 10-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal, the pass this time is knocked down by Michael Thomas in the end zone. 3rd and goal, Garoppolo back to pass, and it's deflected yet again. That brings on Robbie Gould for a 27-yard field goal, and it is up and good. The 49ers take a 10-3 lead, and after a Dolphin 3 and out, the 49ers have the ball again, and Jones is caught in the backfield. 3rd and 12 now. Garoppolo goes back, throws over the middle, complete. Jeff Janis makes the grab for the first down. Now on 2nd and 10, McKinnon is caught in the backfield. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning with the 49ers on top, 10-3. Now on 3rd down, 14 yards to go. Garoppolo throws complete to Jeff Janis again for the first down at the 45-yard line inside Dolphin territory. And Garoppolo is dropped yet again. Jordan Phillips gets to him on this play, and he has a 7-yard sack. Brings up 3rd and 17. Pass this time goes long, and it's out of bounds. Intended for McKinnon on the sideline, and the punt is almost killed at the 1, but dribbles into the end zone. 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins, and Smith back to pass, overshoots Landry on the right side, and Navarro Bowman is down and injured, holding his elbow, and we need to find out if that is serious or not. Smith goes long again, and Landry can't handle that pass, so that is a punt, and the 49ers take over. 2nd and 10, and it's almost intercepted. Ray Maualuga getting his hands on that one. So on 3rd down, Scott takes it up the middle for a big gain and into Dolphin territory. Now at the 41. The pass this time is picked off. Byron Maxwell has himself an interception, and is anybody going to catch him? He's to the 10, 5, Touchdown, Dolphins. And with that interception, an ill-advised throw, I might add, Byron Maxwell ties up this football game. And that also brings us to halftime, with your score 10-10, all knotted up. What a dominant first half of football by the 49er defense. Jimmy G suffered yet another interception, and this one for a pick six, so the goal of not throwing a pick came to a halt. Can he prevent that from happening in the second half? Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami Gardens, Florida, for our second half coverage of our game between the Dolphins and visiting 49ers. The first half was all about the defense of the Niners. Only allowing 45 yards of offense, they did an excellent job of shutting down the run game of the Finns, and along the way stopped the air attack as well. For some thoughts from the coaches, let's go down to the sideline with our very own Eurocat baby.
I talked with Coach Gase, and he wasn't real pleased with the performance of the offensive unit in the first half. Even though Alex Smith got hurt, they were hoping for a lot more than a 45-yard performance. He said they'll be putting some different blocking schemes in place for the second half, but a lot of this boils down to the offensive line winning in the trenches, and that just isn't happening right now. He said that he's been happy with the defensive side of the game, with that nice pick six at the end of the half, but said that they need to keep focused on making the plays they need to. On the other side, Coach Shanahan said he knows that Jimmy was very disappointed as the half ended because of that interception, but said he knows that he'll pull it back together and make good decisions. The coach was all smiles when I mentioned the play of the defense. He said that they just need to keep up that intensity they had in the first half, and they are sure to make a game of this.
Thank you for recalling those comments, and I have to agree with Coach Shanahan. Jimmy G is a competitor, and I look for him to make a good showing as the game goes on. For now, with the score tied, let's get set to see who plays the better second half and who can come out victorious. The Dolphins start out the second half with the ball, and at their own 25-yard line or in the I formation, the ball is given to Jay Ajayi, and he's over the 30-yard line. And Jimmy Ward is down and injured as well. That could mean a big difference in the secondary of the 49ers. Ajayi goes left, and he has the first down out to the 45-yard line. Now 1st and 10, the ball's given to Drake, and he has another first down for the Dolphins. Kenyon Drake getting the handle again, and he's off to the left side, and another first down. 2nd and 10 this time. Smith goes back to pass and completes it to Kenny Stills down to the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone, Ajayi finds a hole up the middle, and it's touchdown Dolphins. Untouched up the middle, and Jay Ajayi gets to the 2-yard line before he's touched by anyone and into the end zone to give the Dolphins the lead back. 17-10 on the kickoff. It's out of bounds. Oh my goodness, and that is going to give the 49ers excellent field position at the 40-yard line. Now on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo drops back and is sacked. Oh, that's a 10-yard loss. On 3rd and 20. He throws an incompletion, but cornerback Xavier Howard commits defensive pass interference, and it's first down 49ers. And Juszczyk takes it for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. McKinnon over the right side, and he gets to midfield, and another first down for the 49ers. Garoppolo drops back, throws over the middle to Lester Jordan inside Dolphin territory at the 38. 2nd and 11. And the pass goes to Bell, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Garoppolo barely drops that over the top of Alteron Werner, and it's touchdown for the 49ers. And that ties us back up at 17 apiece. 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins at the 25-yard line, and Ajayi is tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 11. Smith back to pass, has all day, throws long, and it's broken up. Dookie Inacho gets to the ball. 1st and 10 for the 49ers now at the 48-yard line. And the pass over the middle to Bryce Butler, and he's gone. Touchdown 49ers. Just a simple post route for Butler, but he gets behind the defense, and it's all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the 49ers. And once again, they take the lead on that 52-yard hookup. Now on the following kickoff, King is ready to kick it away. And it's deep in the end zone. Wow. And Landry brings it out. And he only gets to the 14-yard line. That is starting out in a hole. Ajayi goes up the middle for a first down, though. He's out past the 25-yard line. Smith going back to pass, throws complete to Kenny Stills, but that's being brought back. Laken Tomlinson, former 49er, is caught for holding. Smith throws long again, and it is caught by Jace Amaro. First down, Dolphins at the 43. Ajayi takes it up the middle, and he's over the 45-yard line. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter with the San Francisco 49ers on top, 24-17. Now with 4 yards to go on 2nd down, the give is to Drake up the middle, and he has the first down into 49er territory at the 42. Ajayi takes it left side over the 40-yard line. 3rd and 4. And it's given to Ajayi again, and he does not get the first down, but they keep the offense on the field, and Drake just barely gets the first down up the middle. Now at the 32, the give is to Perry up the middle, and he gets 5 yards. Now with an empty backfield, Smith is sacked. Robinson Therese coming on another safety blitz gets him in the backfield. Now 11 yards to go on 3rd down. He throws long, and it's incomplete. So a 50-yard field goal attempt by Kurt Bronson is up, and it's off to the right side. No good, and the score remains 24-17. That gives the 49ers excellent field position at the 40, and Tayshawn Jones with some tough running gets an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2, and he goes around the left side for the first down and into Dolphin territory. 3rd and 6 now, and a completion to Bell inside the 30-yard line for a first down. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. And for some thoughts from the sideline, let's go to Eurocat Baby.
With only 2 minutes left in the game and the 49ers driving for another score, the defensive unit of the Dolphins are needing a turnover. The offense, on the other hand, has been huddling on the sideline making plans so they can spring into action. So far, they've had success behind the running of Jay Ajayi, but they also know that with time running out, they may have to rely on the air attack a bit more. They're just trying to make a plan that will be enough to carry them to a win.
Thank you for those thoughts, and let's see if this offense can take it the distance or not. Now on 2nd and 7 from the 23-yard line, the give is to Scott, and he's around the right side for a big gain inside the 5-yard line and out of bounds at the 2. 1st and goal, 49ers, and McKinnon is into the end zone. Another score for the 49ers, and this one kind of puts this ball game out of reach. We'll find out. The extra point, Gold pulls it to the left, and it's no good. That means 30-17. The Dolphins have a chance, but not a big one. From the 25, Smith goes long, and it's incomplete, broken up by Prince Amukamara. 3rd and 10. Smith all day to pass it, throws long, and it's incomplete. 4th down, and they have to go for it. 10 yards they have to get, and Smith goes to Landry, and they're short. That gives the ball back to the 49ers at the 32-yard line. Hoyer. That means that the second string of the 49ers is in, and Alteron Varner is injured. That could be big trouble for the Dolphins, and McKinnon cannot get the first down. A 48-yard field goal by Gold, and it's off to the right side. So the score remains 30-17. Smith back to pass and decides to run, and he can't get anywhere. 2nd and 13. The Dolphins in the hurry-up offense now. And Smith just spikes it. 3rd and 13. The pass this time goes long to Parker, and he has the first down inside 49er territory at the 41-yard line. The Dolphins' air attack having a little success against the backups of the 49ers, and Smith just spikes the ball again. 2nd and 10, and he goes long to Carew at the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 19, so they're in the red zone. Smith fakes the handoff, throws to Grant, and he's down to the 1, but the time runs out, and it's 30-17, another win for the 49ers. What an outstanding half of football for San Francisco. The defense did allow Jay Ajayi to run wild a little bit, but only allowed a single touchdown the entire half. I'm not really concerned that the Dolphins had a good drive at the end of the half, because that was against the second stringers, and they were in the prevent defense. Important thing is that they didn't score, and this game was out of reach. The offense was able to have a really good second half, outscoring the Dolphins 20-7, and the Niners' 20 points were unanswered because the Dolphins went ahead 17-10 with their first drive of the half. It just seemed like after that Dolphin defensive pass interference call, when they had the 49ers backed up to 3rd and 20, was a momentum changer. Things really were going Miami's way before that. The good news for San Francisco was that although Garoppolo only hit on 45% of his passes, he did connect for 255 yards, 3 touchdowns, and his passer rating was just over 108 for the game. A far cry from Alex Smith's dismal 30% complete and 53 passer rating. Miami won the rushing battle, though. This was a little unexpected because Miami has a much better air attack than run attack, but for this game, it was just the opposite. If you take a look at the receiving stats, it kind of tells you how this game went for the Dolphins. All the top receivers for the game were on the 49ers side of the ball. Couple that with the bad performance of Alex Smith, and there you have the reason for the Dolphins' fail in this game anyway. When it comes to the defenses in this game, I thought that both played pretty good ball. Obviously, the 49ers made some plays in better places than the Dolphins, but if it weren't for that 66-yard pick six by Byron Maxwell, the score would really have been lopsided. Even worse news for the Dolphins than the loss is that cornerback Alteron Werner that went out with about a minute and a half to go in the game will be out for at least 9 weeks with a torn pectoral muscle. That is not what the Fins need at this point in the season. This win by the 49ers and a loss for the Seahawks against the Cardinals means that the Niners are tied for the lead in the NFC West. Both are 7-2 and need to keep winning if they're going to win the division. Again, though, there is a lot of season left, but the Seahawks have played everyone else in the division twice, so the head-to-head meeting of these teams could come into play. Next on the agenda for the 49ers is returning home to face the Dallas Cowboys. Now, if you take a look at the matchup figures, Dallas has a much better performing offense than defense this season. I think the 49er defense will have its hands full with Ezekiel Elliott and the number 4 ranked rushing offense of the Cowboys that needs to be one of the focuses going into this game. As always, Dez Bryant will create some problems if he isn't contained. I'm just hoping that Prince Amukamara is up to the challenge. The Cowboys are coming off wins against the Rams and a pretty substantial win against the Browns 38-9. The Niners are definitely in danger with the Cowboys coming on strong the way that they are right now. Once again, thank you for tuning into our coverage of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, simply subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. The 49ers season is definitely heating up a bit. Tied for the lead in the NFC West with the Seahawks, they need to keep winning if they're going to stay in the position they're in. Can they do it against the Cowboys? Until I see you back in Levi Stadium for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.